We're back. We are back. Get my laptop up and running. Get my laptop up and running. Woo! Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What up? What up? Yeah. Anyone playing this? I'm thinking about playing. At this market, I mean, the short would have been, dude, I passed this account while I was off the stream, and I got these accounts all back to a reasonable spot. Mostly due to this $340 short. Also, I got these back. The round numbers are real freaking, especially as we continue going so high, like 21,200, you got to take a short, a test. Just get a taste if you don't want to go heavy, but it just works out too often. Interesting. See, this is giving me a sell signal, but the fucking stop loss is way high. Short, short. Yeah, Andy, it appears that way. I didn't think they would, to be honest with you. I thought once they rug pulled everybody for 10 million bucks, I assumed that they had the data that said, listen, if we change the rules to this, we're going to make X amount of dollars. The only thing I could think of is he was spending money. He was spending, like, I saw a tweet yesterday or the day before, like, he bought like 4 supercars and a watch and a bunch of other shit. Like, he might have just been spending the company's money without anybody knowing it. What up? What up? What up, Frozen Dog? Yeah, be sure to put that payout request in. I'll be honest with you. It is not good for the industry that happened. I'm just going to say that. Because the amount of money that was lost opens up the eyes to a lot of people that aren't trading And I think it's not good for the industry at all. It's asking to be regulated. So guys that are like all happy about it, probably things are going to end up changing in the prop firm world over the next 6 months to a year. Probably stems from that. Oh man. Yeah, Frozen Dog. I have 5 accounts. I'm not getting anything with them. What was crazy was yesterday I was talking to Slade and I was messaging him on Twitter. I almost loaded the boat on FTT accounts. I almost bought like 10 accounts yesterday. The only reason I didn't was I was rushed and I had to head out. I was out all night. Otherwise, I would have grabbed 10 accounts yesterday. Freaking crazy. I don't know the real news. I don't know if he's living the good life. I assume his information is out on the internet. I would assume he's not living the good life, but I would assume he has money, some type of money. I imagine there's legal stuff coming his way. Maybe not. I don't know how it works. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know as a prop firm world, it's not going to be positive. Especially if like a massive, like a $20 million lawsuit comes in, like you might get more regulation in the space, which would be good, but also the price of accounts will go up, most likely. I mean, things like that. I originally thought they were shutting down the Discord like Apex did. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just telling you what can happen. You know, when there's bad apples and the amount of money is large enough, uh, outside forces come in and step in, especially that they're trading within the securities exchange, even though they're SIM accounts. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, it's not regulated at all, but that's what I'm saying is like this invites regulation. This invites oversight. It's just kind of like how fantasy, how DraftKings was early on, I guess. There was a lot of those daily fantasy sites. What'd you just see? I just saw his post on Discord. What did he post? I thought the Discord was shut down. Oh, here it is. Oh wow, he just posted this. Here, I'll put it in the room. Instant. Wow. That's crazy. That's freaking nutty. I will never rug pull you again. I will never rug pull you again. Dude, that was only like, what was that, like a week ago? No, not a week ago. It's probably like 3 weeks ago. Yo, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, if you have accounts, you should be emailing this email address right the fuck now. Because he's only going to be able to refund X amount of accounts. And you don't want to be the guy who emails him at 5 o'clock. I was on the phone with Jay for like 45 minutes already. We both agree, though, it's not good for the industry at all. It's not good at all. First of all, people lose money. I have no idea, Sleeper. I have no idea. I paid with crypto. Oh, here, I'll tell you right now. Oh, so you send them your crypto wallet. I actually got the auto response right now. What is this? We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Five minutes to get your freaking orders in. I would get your emails in, though, if you really wanted to. I would get your fucking order. I would get your emails in right now to them. I'm just telling you that right now, guys. Like, I have 5 accounts. I just submitted my refund request because you want to be in the front of line. I don't even think I'm going to get, put it like this. So he put that out at 1:45. In 9 minutes, I submitted the email, got it back, gave them the information. I'm have to be towards the top of the line. I bet you I don't even get any money back. Yo, what up? What up, Pine Tree? What up, Trader Fan? What up, A Plus, David? Yo, I got wrecked. You got slow grind just wrecked you.
I wish I had more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down.
I got the Chappelle Show freaking thing up. I hit the button. Chappelle Show. I am going to full port it, man. I am going to full port. I bought 2 accounts. Actually, I have 2 accounts here. And I got a Bullnox account. I'm going to Slammer Jam also. I got it hooked up on Ninja Trader. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I got my coffee. I think it is. Wait, what? Straight to funded? It definitely is. You can't enable one person to have 40 accounts. That's not how it works. You can't have 40 accounts. You got to have some rules in place. You know, and then there's a cost of money. Like, you can't be giving out the accounts for $230. Like, you got to be charging maybe $380 for them. Everything is on data. So basically, you take this data, what the passing percentage is, what the amount of money someone gives, and you compile all this data, and you can see what it costs to get funded. And then if somebody wants to go cost to funded, yeah, Scott posted something. I put in the chat. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Order submitted.
Oh, shit. I'm going to miss out on Bullnox. Fuck me.
Order canceled.
Oh, we're not even going anywhere? Oh, they just fucked me hard. I just got fucking fucked hard. Oh, I didn't get filled down here, which is a plus. No, I'm going to blow this account. It's in your email, Sleeper. Dude, this meeting did nothing.
Order canceled. Order filled.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. My bad for the sound. That's a Ninja Trader moving my stop loss. Ninja Trader moved my stop loss while it was dropping because I was short. I was finding it to get trade. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Yo, I got completely destroyed. I got them cheeks were clapped. Oh, this thing won't even stop the fucking sound. Dude, that was my what do you call it? My Ninja Trader, as it moves my stop loss, which means I'm making money, it gives me the cha-ching sound. So that's the cha-ching sound constantly as it was just dropping like a freaking. Anybody that has Ninja Trader knows what that is. There
Stop
we go.
filled.
Holy shit. If you have Ninja Trader, you know exactly what that was. Well, dude, that was terrible. That went nowhere.
Order submitted.
Oh. Anybody know what was said at? Anybody know what was said? Dude, I got like an error with my bull knocks. I've never seen that error before in my life. Island Boy, you love that sound? Yo, I think that sounds awesome that they do the cash register cha-ching. That's the best. I don't know. I like it. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Anybody that knows what that sound is, it means you're making money. That's exactly what that sound means. Blew my funded accounts today. I'm freaking pissed. Wow, they're going to cut another quarter point? Oh, baby. Damn, Sean, what'd you do it on? Just a slow grind?
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
What is it? Just the grind up? You're trying to short it?
Order filled. Order filled. Order canceled.
Man, this thing's going a quarter point. I didn't think they were going to do a quarter. I wonder if this is the end of the
Order filled.
I wonder if this is the end of the raise, like quarter point, and then they're just going to stop. Because they're at 3/4 of a point off right now. They did a half and another quarter. Probably need the rates to come down for people to buy any houses, to be able to afford to buy houses at this rate.
Order filled.
Some serious chop. Oh.
Order filled.
Got it. I gotta turn the trail off, to be honest with you. I'm turning the trail off. Yeah, I just turned that trailing noise off now. Not the noise, it won't trail it. So I am guessing when Jerome comes on, this thing's going to drop. Because it starts, once Jerome comes, I feel like we always go one way. And then when Jerome comes on, it goes the other. Like either we drop and then he comes back up, or we'll spike and he'll like trip on his way to the podium or something. And then we drop. I'm probably going to play that like 2 minutes before. Maybe I'll grab some shorts here and see what happens. I just don't see it go. I mean, it's just so crazy at this point. I feel like that meme where the Asian guy from Hangover, when he's looking at the little thing, he's like, I think I see one little pullback. You lost 1,000 today? That's rough. So one big thing that I've noticed is in the options world, big players are not buying call options. There hasn't been like massive options flow into like one particular stock in a couple of days, which leads me to believe that we're probably going to pull back. Hey, if you need to take a day off, take a day off, man. You know, or you trade with like a sim account, you know, so you can still stay in the market a little bit, but you're not risking anything. You know, you can do something like that. Bringing 1K back mentally is so bad for you. What do you mean? Like being down 1K? Nobody likes being down. Yeah, John, sometimes you just call it. Call it when you know. that honestly for me, like I play evals only. So I'll just move to evals only once I'm like mentally just exhausted. Like so election night, I slept about 5 hours. And last night I slept about 4.5 hours. So I'm on like 9.5 hours of sleep within within how many days? I'm like mentally tired. Myself. So I'll just fucking like I'm kind of falling asleep now, but I'll just play like evals and see what I could do. Because if I blow an eval, I'm not going to worry about it. But if I destroy a funded account, especially one that was about to get a pay, I will not be happy. So I found the Chappelle Show sound bites.
Well. The most diabolical haters this side of the Mississippi.
You cannot even pass evals. I would say you should focus on your strategy if you're not passing evals. That's what I would do. If you guys don't know, now you know. If you have accounts, I have 5 accounts. I would email them right here, right now, and make sure you're like early in line, because there's only so much money to be passed back, and you don't want to email them like tonight. I just want you guys to be aware. Yeah, well, I have 5 accounts, so I got smoked. I don't even know if I'm going to get a refund. You're trying to catch the big pullback? I don't know if we're going to get a pullback. Buy signal, and then this shaded area. This shaded area is for the upside. Ah, Pine Tree, you lost some accounts too?
Order filled.
Yo, Pine Tree, man, if I was you, I would email the refund people. I just emailed them and sent them my order numbers and everything. Yo, Ticking with Tiff just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, Ticking with Tiff, if you're on here. Oh, you were getting a payout? Man, that sucks, man. That sucks. Dude, I mean, you never go all in with one prop firm. You gotta spread it out over at least 2 or 3 prop firms. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think anything was wrong with them until they retroactively took people's money. And then you were like, holy shit, did he just do that? I just saw this link. What link?
Order filled.
Bum, 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 bum. Smash. I've been saying CEO of Fast Track, Felon Con Man. Yeah, I didn't think they were going to go away. I assumed that they would stick around. On Twitter, that company said they paid out like $500K like just a few days ago. Crazy. Snake fund, I mean refund. Oh, I blew my account on FTT on purpose after. Dude, if you blew your account on purpose, you're probably not going to get a refund. Yeah, I heard Matt Leach did some shit back in the day. You know, I heard he fessed up to it. I don't really know. I don't know all the deal is. I can just say My Funded Futures pays you the same day. Actually, they pay every time I've taken a payout. I've gotten paid within the hour. So the fact that you're never waiting for money is the fact that you're never waiting for money is just, you know. I also think the people that start the prop firms have been in this game a while, whether it be Twitter or Telegram groups, and they have such a following that they're able to start firms. But that doesn't mean they're not going to do the right thing. Apex is going to take this whole thing over, by the way. It's probably going to be Apex. Dude, what the fuck is going on in my other room? Hold on one second. What is going on in my other room? I'm back. Topstep is going to be not Topstep. Apex is coming out with straight to funded accounts. If Apex comes out with straight to funded accounts and they're under $300, everybody's going to go there. Just telling you how it is. Stay Blue just subscribed. Were you not a subscriber? I find that to be weird. Or you unsubscribed and subscribed. My daughter is homesick. So she was watching Barbie and it was loud. Yeah. Well, first they're going to tell you how to make $80,000 in a month. And then after they tell you how to make $80,000 in a month, then they're gonna say that you're a schemer and scammer. Oh, I wanted my name on the stream. Yeah. Yeah. Jerome comes on in 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. I posted it in I showed everybody on the screen also. It's refunds at fasttracktrading.net. Yeah, man. I appreciate you posting it though in the chat so anybody that sees it. I submitted my refund. I doubt I'm going to get any money. I doubt it. If I actually get some money back from Fast Track, I will put it towards some extra duck raises because it's money that I didn't expect to have anyways. I wonder if it lets you keep doing it, Blue. But yeah, I think you know, honestly, there's like, I would say the top tier firms are probably Apex, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, and Topstep, and then you have your B levels that are like Tradeify, you know, Profit Trade, Blue Sky, Herdia. Ones where like you don't hear anything wrong with them, but like they're not the big guys. And then you got your bottom level ones that you hear like issues with, like Elite and some of the other ones. F1, I do not plan on getting any money, but if I do, I'll put it. If I get money from Fast Track, I will put it towards duck races. So hopefully, I get money for everybody. I don't know. It depends on the cost. Everything is cost of. So like if you pass greatest nothing, so if you pass 1 in 3 Apex accounts plus $85 activations, $200 for a funded account. Would I pay $225 for a funded account? So I pay a $25 premium and I don't have to spend time doing it all? Yeah, I would do that. It's all what it's worth and what your pass rate is. I don't think I'm getting anything back either, man. I think it's just going to be, it's just for show. Yo, if I do get money back though, we're going to do the car racing race for Fast Track. And that's how we're going to give out those ducks, those free accounts. There'll be a race car theme race. Oh my God, I just did this shit again. I didn't mean to buy 5. Woo! That was quick. $200 or less, maybe, going off the non-$85 lifetime fee. Well, I was just saying, like, if you pass 1 out of every 3 accounts, it's cost you about $100, and then $85 activation fee is $185, $200 if you're 1 out of every 4. So, like, I would pay $225 for a funded account and not have to deal with it. It's all cost of. I know nothing about the per dia owners at all. You were going to do stocks with them a year ago, but didn't proceed after hearing about the owner being sued. What do you mean stocks with them? Like you can you buy stocks in per dia? Is that how it works? Are they like a stock prop firm? I think they do 300 way 20% off. Watch. Oh, 300 with 20% off. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope it's in the 200s. Apex is massive. Apex is almost double the size of the next closest prop firm. Jerome comes on in 4 minutes, everybody. 4 minutes for Jerome. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, not much surprises me in this game. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I almost started this type of stream back in 2018. I should have done that. I was trading just options. If we start dropping off of something that Powell says, I wouldn't be surprised if we went further down. Yeah, it's up to you guys. If you want me to stream the speech in here, I can stream it. It's up to you guys. You guys let me know what you want. If you want to hear what Jerome's got to say, if you guys don't care, I won't turn it on, or I'll turn it on for a couple minutes. It's all up to you guys. Put Jerome on. I got it on. I got the music off, and once I see him come on, I'll flip it on for everybody. Jerome. Comes on in 1 minute. So if you're in a trade, guys, I'm just letting you know, Powell's coming on in a minute. Yeah, quarter point, Bo. Colin Powell. Yeah, quarter point cut. Does he have the purple tie on? I don't know. No tie. Should be on any second. Oh, here it is. Oh, baby. Purple tie, baby.
Good afternoon. My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. The economy is strong overall and has made significant progress toward our goals over the past 2 years.
He's on right now, Keith.
The labor market has cooled from its formerly overheated state and remains solid. Inflation has eased substantially from a peak of 7% to 2.1% as of September. We are committed to maintaining our economy's strength by supporting maximum employment and returning inflation to our 2% goal. Today, the FOMC decided to take another step in reducing the degree of policy restraint by lowering our policy interest rate by 1/4 percentage
Does he know he's fired yet? No.
We continue to be confident that with an appropriate
I think Biden asked
recalibration
today
of
if he
our policy
won.
stance, strength in the economy and the labor market can be maintained, with inflation moving sustainably down to 2%. We also decided to continue to reduce our securities holdings. I'll have more to say about monetary policy after briefly reviewing economic developments. Recent indicators suggest that economic activity has continued to expand at a solid pace. GDP rose at an annual rate of 2.8%.
I don't think Powell even works for the government.
About the same pace as in the second quarter. Growth of consumer spending has remained resilient.
Right? Isn't the
Investment
Federal
in equipment
Reserve
and
like its
intangibles
own thing?
has strengthened. In contrast, activity in the housing sector has been weak. Overall, improving supply conditions have supported the strong performance of the U.S. economy over the past year. In the labor market, conditions remain.
Oh, it is thing just froze.
In the labor market, conditions
Yeah,
remain
he's
solid.
appointed. Yeah, it's
Payroll job gains have slowed from earlier in the year, averaging 104,000 per month over the past 3 months. This figure would have been somewhat higher were it not for the effects of labor strikes and hurricanes on employment in October.
this guy's blaming hurricanes.
Regarding the hurricane,
Come on.
let me extend our sympathies to all
It's fucking, I don't know what the deal is.
pressures. Inflation has eased significantly over the past 2 years. Total PCE prices rose 2.1% over the
This
12
guy doesn't have
months
to lie
ending
to
in
me saying
September,
that everything's good.
excluding the volatile food and energy categories. Core PCE prices rose 2.7%. Overall, inflation has moved much closer to our 2% longer run goal, but core inflation remains somewhat elevated. Longer-term inflation expectations appear to remain well anchored, as reflected in a broad range of surveys of households, businesses, and forecasters, as well as measures from financial markets. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American
Smash the like button.
We see the risks to achieving our employment and inflation goals as being roughly in balance, and we're attentive to the risks to both sides of our mandate.
Dude, this guy's just...
At today's meeting, the committee decided to lower the target range for the federal funds rate by 1/4 percentage point to 4.5% to 4.75%. This further recalibration of our policy stance will help maintain the strength of the economy and the labor market, and will continue to enable further progress on inflation as we move toward a more neutral stance over time. We know that reducing policy restraint too quickly could hinder progress on inflation. At the same time, reducing policy restraint
guy's
too
just a
slowly
puppet.
could unduly
Who is
weaken
this guy?
economic activity and employment. In considering additional adjustments to the target range for the federal funds rate, the committee will carefully assess incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. We are not on any preset course. We will continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting. As the economy evolves, monetary policy will adjust in order to best promote our maximum employment and price stability goals. If the economy remains strong and inflation is not sustainably moving toward 2%, we can dial back policy restraint more slowly. If the labor market were to weaken unexpectedly, or inflation were to fall more quickly than anticipated.
He's not saying anything. Dude, I think he's going to be done and it's going to dump. But until then, I am fucking stopped out. Is he a Diddy fan? He's on the Diddy list? Bro. This thing's crazy, man. This market is freaking insane right now. It's so insane. I can't explain how insane this market is. Yeah, Pine Tree. My stock portfolio looks great. Yeah. So he's making it pump, but I wonder what happens when he gets off the stage. When he's off of his soapbox. Let's see. All right, you want to.
Price stability. We don't guess, we don't speculate, and we don't assume. Now, just in principle, it's possible that
Dude, this
any
unicorn
administration's
just hit
policies
take profit right here.
policies
That's
put in place by
fucking
Congress
crazy.
could have economic effects that over time that would matter for our pursuit of our dual mandate goals. So we, along with countless other factors, forecasts of those economic effects would be included in our models of the economy and would be taken into account through that channel.
Nick.
Chair Powell, Nick Timrose from the Wall Street Journal. Roughly 1 year ago, when the 10-year Treasury was flirting with 5% and 30-year mortgage rates were near 8%, you noted how higher borrowing costs, if they were sustained, could weigh on economic activity. Given that you've
Dude,
said
the market,
that
as soon as he's
restricted
done,
and the
it
Fed is now
usually
dialing
does,
back
like,
that restriction.
dumb.
The growth risks presented by higher U.S. Treasury yields today any different from those you identified 1 year ago when inflation was still meaningfully above your target?
So I would just say this: we've watched the run up in bond rates, and it's nowhere near where it was, of course, a year ago. I guess the long run rates are well below that level. So we're watching that. Things have been moving around, and we'll see where they settle. I think it's.
Speed Racer.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
It's of more likelihood of stronger growth and perhaps less in the way of downside risks. So that's what they're about. We do take financial conditions into account if they're persistent and if they're material. Then we'll certainly take them into account in our policy. But I would say we're not at that stage right now. It's just mainly to do with Fed policy, but to do with other factors in the economy.
If I could follow up, is the September SEP, are those rate projections still valid? Do they still seem relevant given where we are now?
It's halfway through the cycle between the last set and the next set. I wouldn't want to comment one way or the other. Let's talk about the data we've gotten since the last meeting. So in the main, the economic activity data have been stronger than expected. The NIPA revision was stronger. Certainly the September employment report was stronger.
What do you say, the NIPA revision?
Stronger.
Is that what you
Retail
just said?
sales stronger. So overall, though, I think you take away a sense of some of the downside risks to economic activity having been diminished.
Dude, that's what I was
with the
looking
NIPA
for.
revisions in
Oh,
particular.
baby.
And so overall, feeling good about economic activity. So I think we would factor that in. At the same time, we got one inflation report, which was
thanks, bro. Anytime,
it wasn't
Racer.
terrible.
Anytime.
It was a little higher than expected. So I think really the question is December, and
Congrats on
by
passing
December,
the account,
we'll
man.
have more data. I guess one more employment report, two more inflation reports, and lots of other data, and we'll make a decision as we get to December.
I have a feeling the top is in here.
Gina Smilik from the New York Times. Thanks for taking our questions, Chair Powell. When it comes to December, what will you be looking at specifically as you try to make that decision? And then as of the Fed's economic projections in September, you had written down 4 quarter-point interest rate cuts in 2025. Do you still think that those are likely? Is that sort of the baseline outlook at this point, or has that shifted? And if it shifted at all, can you give a little bit of detail as to why?
You know, we don't fill out an SEP, and I can't characterize one that wasn't filled out today. So I can't really speak for kind of exactly where the committee is. I will just say for December, we're going to be,
who said they were taking the 200
at every
pounds?
meeting, we're going to be looking at the incoming data and how that affects the outlook. As you know, we're in the process of recalibrating from a fairly restrictive level at 5.33%. After today's move, we're down 75 basis points. And we're asking ourselves, is that where we need to be?
I would be surprised if we go all the way down to
the risk
the
of
VWAP.
moving too quickly and perhaps undermining our progress on inflation, or moving too slowly.
Yo, she is cute, Pine Tree. I wasn't going to say anything on the
To
stream.
be on a middle path.
Yo, she is
where we
cute.
can maintain the strength in the labor market while also enabling
I wasn't
further
gonna
progress
say
on
it,
inflation. We think that's
but
where
I
we
was
are.
thinking it.
But that's the question we're going to be asking in September and in other meetings. And again, I can't really update you on the committee's thinking because we don't fill out an SEP at this meeting.
Yeah, totally appreciate that. I guess when it comes to your own
Thank
thinking,
you,
do you
everybody.
think that a full percentage point of rate cuts in 2025 is a reasonable outlook?
Again, we're going to wait and see how things come in December. I mean, it's just, I would put it this way. We're on a path to a more neutral stance. And that's very much what we're on. That has not changed at all since September. You know, we're just going to have to see where the data lead us. We have, you know, a whole 6 weeks of data to look at to make that decision in December. Obviously, I'm not ruling it out or in, but you know, I would say, I would say that, you know, again, we didn't update the SEP, so I'm not going to characterize, you know, where the committee would be.
Howard.
Thanks, Howard Schneider with Reuters. I wondered if you could please elaborate and explain a little bit the 2 changes in the language of the statement here. In the first paragraph, when you say inflation has made progress, dropping the word further progress. And in the second paragraph, dropping the sentence that the committee had gained greater confidence that inflation was progressing towards its 2% goal. Is there any policy substance behind either of those changes in language? Is it meant to open the door to a December pause? Is it meant to communicate anything about the stickiness of core inflation in the last 3 months?
Not really, no. So let me tell you what we were thinking. So the test of gaining further confidence.
Dude, this guy is freaking putting me to sleep over here. Yo, he has to play some freaking Trump sound bites or something. I mean, if you think about it, we've been chopping in the same range since 1150. You're holding to 234? That's a big hold. That's a big hold, man. Ah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You know what I looked at? Somebody did this one. Hold on. You ever see this? You do the standard deviation instead. It's pushing. This account, I got a lot of money in today. Think about how much this account was down. Dude, you might get it. Yo, you get that. That's an awesome freaking trade, man. You get 234.
Model, along with a million other things. So, we have a very large economy. Many things are affecting it.
Yeah, listen, I'm not saying one is even better than the other because I don't really use it, to be honest with you. I don't use it. I thought I thought it was interesting that somebody used it to trade like that. But I don't use it. I've always used the fib. If I used it at all, it was always the fib. But the fact that I just decided to put it out there. Oh man, freaking tired. Ah. I thought we were going to get a real big dumpski. We got no dumpski. We got a little dumpsy, a little bit. I thought we were going to get like a 100-point move or something. I know. I don't have much of patience though. Man, I'm looking for a certain tab. Man, that was a hell of a trade, dude. Even if you got out right here, I'm not saying two, but that was a monster trade. Holy dude. You're almost there. Oh man. Oh baby, you're almost there. 10 points away. Push it. Push it. I'm not going to lie. The 5-minute looks really good. This is the 5-minute. This looks really good. Bum, 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 bum. DraftKings has earnings after hours. You can see how many people in the U.S. are degenerates at 4:15 today when they release earnings. Damn, you're getting close, man. You're getting real close. Oh, that's probably a good idea. My back just cracked, man. That felt so good. Wonder what China. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, I have a feeling you're going to get it. I have a feeling you are going to get it. Dude, like, how do you, I just don't understand. Like, obviously, you know, you got down here, but like, we're just so up. We are just so up. Actually, I think there's a bunch of earnings after hours today, by the way. Just to throw it out there. Still looks really good. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we got here. I mean, if it comes back down, I want to see if we bounce. I'm only taking this tight stop because we hold the 34 or we hold 21,200. There's 2 points of, you know, things there that I would say should hold or could hold. And that's what I'm thinking about by taking this. That was a quick little trade. I like that. Who has earnings after hours today? Earnings calendar. Boom. Maybe I can write some premium. Airbnb. They suck. I think they're going to suck on earnings. Oh, you got D-Dog. The Trade Desk, TTD. Square. You got a lot of earnings today. Hershey. Net reports earnings today. That's an interesting one. Oh, they're up F-ton. Jeez. Net was a good one. Net's up a ton. Toast. Affirm. If you guys remember Affirm. Buy now, pay later, I think they are. Damn. Back to the chat. Let's see. Is Powell done talking? Let me see. I'll tell you 2 seconds. Oh, Jerome.
Has been at 4%.
Nah, he's still on. He's answering questions.
One of the broadest measures.
I think he answers questions for a half hour.
From a year ago. Compensation gains are sliding back. The quits rate, a signal of labor market dynamism,
I think you get a whole
down to that bad neighborhood of the 20 teens.
I think you get a whole half hour of
put
him
a
answering
marker
questions.
at Jackson Hole saying any further cooling is unwelcome. It is cooling generally a little bit further, So at what point do we reach what you would describe
Have
as a
I failed
shortfall from
NNN?
maximum employment? Thank you.
Sure. So on your first
I don't-
question,
what is
I'm not
that?
going to talk about anything that relates directly or indirectly to the election. On the second one, this is the great question, and it's the one we think about all the time. So I'll just say a couple things.
Bears,
nothing really surprising here. What
I
we know
YOLO'd
is
these
that
two accounts.
the
during
unemployment
Fed.
rate is low. We
Like,
also
I
know
didn't
that
trade
it's
these.
come
This
down
is just like a
significantly.
straight up
moved
YOLO
up
job.
significantly.
And this,
from
I left in
a year
order
or
and
so
it
ago.
didn't even
So we've seen a
realize
big
it.
change upward in unemployment.
Like an idiot.
Sometimes that has meant bad things. So far,
There
it
could
doesn't
be a
appear
duck race
it
now to
appears
cheer
that
us up.
I wouldn't say that the labor market has fully stabilized.
I think we're going to stay miserable.
Because I do think it's continuing to very gradually cool, but it seems to be in a good place. And our policy, of course, is designed to keep it in that good place, to maintain the strength in the labor market while also enabling further progress on inflation. You mentioned a bunch of indicators, and you're right.
First of all, is that even a thing?
The openings to unemployment rate is back to a normal level. I would characterize it more broadly as normalizing.
I think he's
mentioned
done
wages.
speaking in 3 minutes.
Wages are still running just a bit above.
I
where
wonder
they
if
would
it
need
dumps
to
when he's done
be
speaking.
to be consistent with 2% inflation, unless productivity is going to remain at this high level. If we see productivity, more sustainably at these high levels, then that would sustain higher wage gains. So I would say, in fact, you can say it the other way, that wage increases are now consistent with 2% inflation given current productivity readings. But of course, the lore on productivity readings is whenever you see high readings, you should assume they're going to revert pretty quickly to the longer-term trend. That has always been the case for 50 years.
Watch
But
this.
it may be that we're now 5 years. If you look at the NIPA revisions that came out a month ago, we're 5 years into a nice set of productivity readings, which are sustained and very healthy. But overall, it's a good labor market. We could talk about 20 different data series. We'll be looking at all of them, of course. We don't want the labor market to soften much from here. We don't think we need that to happen to get inflation back to 2%.
Victoria. Hi, Victoria Guido with Politico. Some of the president-elect's advisors have suggested that you should resign. If he asked you to leave, would you go?
No.
Can you?
Oh, he said he won't resign.
Do you think that legally you're not required to leave?
No.
Mike?
Michael McKee from Bloomberg Radio and Television. You talk a lot about what the data are telling you and how you are dependent on the data, but in terms of forward-looking
I'm just curious
assessments
what
of the
happens
economy,
here.
what are you
I've never done
hearing
this
from
before.
CEOs or other officials around the country? What did you hear
Betting
today
has
from
opened
the
for
regional
just the
bank
market goes
presidents
higher or
about
lower.
what companies and
You
consumers
can
think
bet.
about where
You
the
can
economy
bet
is going
points.
from here rather than looking backwards? And does that match up with what your forecasts have been and what you
I'm
think
just curious
the
what happens.
appropriate policy path should be?
So it's hard to characterize a really interesting set of discussions we had.
I don't know what
See
happens.
them in the minutes.
Don't do it.
in
I'm
3
just
weeks.
curious.
But I would say this. I think
There's like a bunch of
the
games you could
comments
play.
from our Reserve Bank colleagues and from the CEOs that they talk to are pretty constructive on the economy right now. Pretty constructive, feeling that the labor market is
Dude, that
back to
sucks. I would've
normal,
hit the
to
button.
point where it's no longer that much a discussion topic in their worlds, whereas 2 years ago it was all they were talking about. So they feel like the labor market's in balance. People feel good about where the economy is. Demand is obviously pretty strong, and you're seeing what,
that how it
2.8%
works?
growth in the third quarter estimated. Maybe the year's 2.5.
I don't know how it works.
This is a strong economy. It's actually remarkable how well the U.S. economy has been performing.
There's a bunch of cool stuff that we could do. I just don't know how it
Inflation
works.
coming down, we're really performing better than any of our global peers, and I think that is reflected in what you hear from what I hear people hear from CEOs. I don't get to talk to a lot of CEOs in my job, but I hear what others summarize from those, and of course I hear the Reserve Bank presidents do a lot of that, and it's pretty constructive overall. Now, that's not to say there are areas of caution and things like that, but ultimately, overall, pretty positive.
Well, to follow up the areas of caution, if there were black clouds on the horizon that you identified as something you're watching, what would they be?
I think it's, it's things like, clearly,
yeah, I don't know how it
risks
works.
around
It
the
would
world
tell
are
you if you
elevated,
bet.
and just
I don't
as
know the
clearly
exact
they have
code.
relatively little effect on the U.S. economy. Now,
I'm just
that
playing
can
around with
change
it to figure it
through
out.
the price of oil or otherwise, but people talk about those as something that's on the horizon all the time. But ultimately, if you look at the U.S. economy, its performance has been very good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not working.
That's what we hear from business people, and expectation that will continue. If anything, people feel next year. I've heard this from several people that next year could even be stronger than this year.
I closed it. I don't know how it works. I gotta see how it works.
Hi, it's Andrew Ackerman with the Washington Post. I just wanted to follow up.
I think
on
as soon
the
as he's
discussion
done
earlier on fiscal
talking,
policy,
it
your
dropped.
predecessors Greenspan and Volcker spoke up loudly when they thought large
freaking
budget
crazy.
deficits endangered economic or financial
No, it is.
stability.
The candles are all
You
over.
do that too, and
Cole,
right
you
now
should
we're in a period of full
points reward
employment.
if someone
we have large
has
budget deficits and
1K
debt at
points
historic and
by duck race.
historic highs that are and rising. Is that something you'd
Cole,
speak
you
out
should
against?
reward
I have said
points rewards if somebody
many
has
times,
1,000
no
points
more,
to buy.
no less than what the predecessors.
Not
you mentioned
exactly
instead. And what
sure
that is that the U.S.
what you mean.
federal government's fiscal policy is on an unsustainable path. The level of our debt relative to the economy is not unsustainable. The path is unsustainable, and we see that in you've got a very large deficit you're at full employment.
Oh, you could do multiple entries.
So
if you guys
it's
wanted to do
important that
multiple entries,
that to be dealt with, it is ultimately a threat to the economy. Now, I can say that. I don't have oversight. We don't have oversight over fiscal policy. I've said it on many occasions, just said it again.
Okay, thank you. I guess the other question.
You want to
is,
do multiple entries
to follow up
tomorrow,
on
we could do
Victoria's
something.
question. Do you believe that the president has the power to fire or demote you, and has the Fed determined the legality of a president demoting at will any of the other governors with leadership positions?
Not permitted under the law.
Not what?
Not permitted under the law.
Thank you.
Courtney. Courtney Brown from Axios. In response to Howard's question, you said it wasn't an ideal time to give forward guidance because of the economic uncertainties. Can you lay out what some of those uncertainties are and whether or not it includes some of the proposals that the president-elect has?
Yeah, what I could
put
do,
out on
I could do
the
something.
Tariffs, for instance.
No, I was not referring to the new administration's policies at all, nor will I today. So
I'm shutting this off real quick. Because some people have just so many points that it doesn't matter. So I got an idea what I'm going to do. Like a reward system. Oh. No, that's like yeah, you can so certain people, because they're here every day, gain so many points that it doesn't matter. So I guess what you can do is, like, if I open it up for like an extra duck for tomorrow, but make it like 20 points worth, for people that are here every day, that's nothing. You know? You know, the points are earned so easily. Dude, this is looking I split them up at the last minute. What do you mean by split them up, Slade? What'd you do? Did you go half long, half short? Is that what you did? Half long, half short? I'm curious if it works. That's why. Is that what you did? Half long, half short? Oh, you only used half of them at open. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you pass 14 accounts, that's a lot of accounts. And then did 2 more groups after that. Yeah, I was going to hammer a bunch of accounts today. Half long, half short works best on 25Ks. I've never done it. I've always wondering what happens. Like, does it actually work? I would assume if you go up a little bit and then back down the other way, you'd hit drawdown before the other one went over, though. Right? It's probably what would happen is you'd hit drawdown before the other one went over. It would have to be perfectly one way or the other. That's the only way I could see it working. There you go. I raised the points for you guys because you guys were asking about it. We'll run the race tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Bum, 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 bum. Man, I am. Is this thing ever going to pull back? Ever going to pull back? I'm just wondering. I'm asking for a friend. Is this going to pull back ever? I got to take my shirt off. I don't know if we're going to get a pullback. This was the best pullback. Right here was the best pullback. That was it. I like wouldn't be surprised if we woke up and like we were down 1% or some shit like that. Like just overnight dump. I just feel like the overnight dump is coming. It's like the market after they rug pull, they're going to be like the market's going to say, I will not rug pull your money ever again. That's what the market's going to say when they rug pull us one night. I mean, this is just absurd. Like at some point you got to pull back. I mean, we're due for a pullout. I meant pullback. Look at this. This is the hourly chart. Just so we're clear, this is the hourly chart. We are straight up, I don't know, 1,100 points. 1,100. I mean, I really didn't think that was gonna like where's the pullback? I guess this was the biggest pullback. We came back. I actually got filled on this. I'm down 1,250 on one micro in my live since election night. I was gonna close on a pullback, but there hasn't been one. Bro, you're holding one micro and you're down $1,250. How many points is that? What do you do? Well, hold on one second. One micro. Is that from like you're from like all the way down here? You've been holding short? Because that's like 1,000 points, right? 1,200 points. Dude, that's hysterical. They're just not pulling it back. Ah, jeez. Jeez. Yeah, you got in on this candle right here. You got in right there. And then it just freaking... I think it's going to pull back, but at some point, it's got to pull back. I've never seen anything like this. We're so far... I mean, this was the trend line. I mean, we are way out of the freaking thing. Not even close. And it just keeps pushing. Look, it just keeps pushing. Honestly, like, I should have known to just buy and hold. Although you would have got destroyed at some points, like, you know, like that dropped 50 points. So if you're in one mini, you're down $1,000 and praying that this thing comes back. Yeah, I think we're at all-time highs. All-time highs. I don't even know what to say. It looked, actually, if Trump didn't get elected, this was set up for a big drop. Huge drop. A huge drop. I mean, at least I could say I'm riding the wave. Another day, another $817 up. So if you're following along my other channel, we've been crushing it because we're just riding the freaking Trump train. Trump train. This is what post-COVID looked like. When they started pumping all the money into the markets, we were just up every day. We were just up. Dude, I'm just looking at it. I got text messages about them. Talking about rate cuts. Man, this is just freaking crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that was because the market dumped 50%. But that's kind of what this feels like. Like we're not. There's no pullback. There's no pullback. Like, I'm just waiting to see some type of pullback. Hello, Joyce. Hello. I mean, we are just so far away from everything. Like the moving averages, like the 200 at the. If you switch to like the hourly, actually, Trade of 8 sucks. Like the hourly 200 is 700 points down. Yeah, look at the 4 hour. This is the 4 hour chart. I don't even know what to say. I mean, honestly, you want to see it come back down, like, honestly, like 400 or 500 points. I'm debating on going short right before close in some puts with some money I don't mind losing. Just the non-stop upness. Yeah, all-time highs. All-time highs, baby. I just feel like it's got to come back at some point within tomorrow or the next day. There's got to be profit taken. You know, just people selling their positions, taking profits. Yeah, I mean they're doing it until they get smoked. They're doing it until you can't do it anymore. Are we finally getting a pullback here? I feel like we're going to get one. Tomorrow it may continue, and then I think we pull back before the weekend at some point because people are going to not want to hold over the weekend. You want to see a dump to VWAP. Honestly, a dump to VWAP is really what you want. Like, you want like a sizable pullback. I think you have the loudest voice of all the streamers. Maybe. I don't know. Do I? Maybe your volume is just super up. Maybe it's his mic. I got the snowball mic. Jay told me to buy this mic. Boom, 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 boom. Man, it's just grinding. Just grinding, grinding, grinding. Hey, do not come. It's not, I'm using AI voice. I should make an AI voice changer and change me to like Darth Vader or Trump. How awesome would that be? As I talk, I come out as Darth Vader the whole time. I can't find an edge here. Yeah, I mean, the edge is at this point just buy and hold. Just buy it and hold it. That's what's making everybody money at this point. I mean, it's so hard to do it up here, though. This 200 bounce was where it was at. I wish I held, but that was where it was at. Yeah, I feel like as soon as I buy, it's going to start dumping. Yo, you could be the guy that gives us the pullback, Sean. You could be the guy that gives us the pullback. You just got to take it for the team. You got to buy with your funded account 3 minis and just take it for the team, and then let us get in on the dip. Let's see if you're a team player, Sean. Oh, man. You buy, it gives us the dip, and then we all can buy lower. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big one. It's not going to be like 20 points. Tomorrow. Can't do one every day. Here we go. I'll just be the sucker that buys. Here, I'm helping everybody out right now. Look, I took the bullet for everybody. If you send me some take profit accounts, I'll send you my brokerage accounts. Dude, I did it for everybody. Yo, what up, Marco? Is there a duck race? Bump, bump, bump. Did I get in at the absolute top? Just tell me. I did this for you guys, by the way. I am destroying this account so we can get a dip. Remember me. Remember me, guys. This thing's just fucking yo-yoing me. Are we just going to grind up? No. This is my stand. This is it. I'll blow this account. Yeah, Powell's probably done by now. No, this is just going to freaking rip.
Order filled.
Dude, you know what skit I just found? I got to watch this TV show, that Kid and Peele thing. Is that what it is? Kid and Peele? Keen and Peele? I keep watching the clips, and I didn't realize that it was a show. I gotta watch that. Why are people buying up here? I have no idea. They wanted to let it run 1,200 points before buying. They were like, all right, now that we're up 1,200 points, I think we're going to go up. Not into shows like that, but they made some big... I never watched the show. I've only seen like the 20-second reels. I'm interested. I don't even know where I can watch it. I saw a news article that says that they don't hang out anymore. And that, I was like, oh, that was a show? I thought it was just like little skits they were making for the internet. It's Key and Peele? Okay, yeah, I had no idea. I have no idea. Oh. Oh, one moved into making movies? Yeah. That one, yeah, I know which one. I don't even know his name, though. But I've seen him in, he was in Why Him with James Franco, which is a hysterical movie. If you guys have never seen Why Him, you should get it. It's like it's a Christmas movie, kind of.
Order filled.
Bye-bye, account. And we say bye-bye. Oh, just fucking unload it. Just unload it. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know who I didn't know that. I thought the guy from Why Him was the movie guy. Fucking dump it. Just give me a flash down. Come on. Flash it down. You want to. Got to happen soon. We're pushing down. It's got to be like, or I'm going to have to get out. Dude, this is freaking insane. Insane.
Order submitted.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm still in. I thought I got freaking. I can't believe I got fucking stopped out in this account. I'm just taking a $50 loss here. Just fucking unload it. I hate this market. Come on. You know you want to do it. Just get it to 14. Please. Please. I don't think they're going to do it.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on. Protecting gains now. Oh, are you kidding me? The sim market makers know where my orders are. Dude, that was a nice hit. That was a really good hit. We did it, guys. We did it.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
Oh, I wish it didn't stop me out on this one. That would have been freaking nice. But this isn't even like a pullback. Like, what is this? 15 points? I'm looking for like big wood on the pullback. Do the Biden trillion billions? Let me see. Freaking. Dude, did you taking buys? Yo, Cove Pass. What? Yo, did you use Tyler, did you use like Volumetrica by any chance? What platform did you trade with to get that? What platform?
$700 billion and $1.3 trillion.
They might send you an email like tonight. Then if you did it with Volumetrica, you would be live already. Like they send you, it's like almost instantaneously. Yeah. Dude, they dump it a little bit and then they just buy it right back up. Damn, you passed an expert account. That's awesome, man. Here you go, Tyler. Actually, you know what? You're going to get this clap. I'll give you the clap. You're going to get the one that sounds like cheeks clapping. I just traded my iPhone, bro. Shit, man. I didn't know that. Yeah. Ah. Yo, I appreciate the support for the channel. Appreciate it, my man. But that's awesome that you got it over. Karma of using the code. Dude, those are good accounts. You got the expert account. I have two. So this is Volumetrica. This is a funded account. This is a funded account. And then I have two evals. Eval. Actually, this eval, we're just going to fucking go. We're going to go to try to pass this one if it just dumps. I don't think it will dump. I don't know if it'll dump that far. They don't want to dump it. It's so crazy to me. They don't want to dump it at all. I don't understand. Nope, they're pulling it right back up. Jeez. It's like some type of cheat code. It looked like if we were trading this during the normal day, I would say this looks good to the upside. But the fact is we're so far up, I cannot take it. I just can't. Holy shit. This shit's going to go, watch, they're going to bring this. Yo, I need water. Still holding longs, was down 1,100. Just going to hold till close. Mine's well, I mean, they just keep bringing it up. Just keep bringing it up. Dude, just massive pump. Massive pump. By the way, I think I'm going to stream tonight if you guys are around. Just throwing it out there. I think I'm going to stream tonight. Actually, I should probably just do the freaking notice thing. I lied. I'm out. And just like that, we're on the downside. I just feel like we're not going to make new highs. Holy shit. I didn't know the algo thing was coming. Jeez. Okay, I just made some money in my wow. That's a good short though. That was a real good short. Does one long it right here? They gonna pop it? Back up a little bit, or is it just gonna completely just dump? Complete dump? Complete dump. Complete, utterly dump. That's crazy. Tough. Dump it. I don't know. I mean, you would assume they're going to at some point. Come on. See you tomorrow, man. Come on. Come on, one more. Just a third leg down. Come on. Push it. Push it. Come on, dude. Just drop it a little bit. They're not going to drop this. We got 6 minutes. Just drop it right here. Holy shit. They just pumped that. They just pumped it. Bring it down. Oh, baby. Do you see these candles? Did you just see that? They fucking just dropped this. Oh, just. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Right here. Right here. We're going to do it. Are we going to do it? Little bear flag action. You're probably going to get a bear flag break right here. Oh, you guys. I just scalped that because I feel like if they're not going to break it down, they're just going to bring it up. It doesn't even look that good. Oh, you going to give us the no fill? The no fill? Just going to play with our hearts like that? Orange folded tomorrow morning. What's tomorrow morning? What's the actual thing, Jawan? What's the actual event tomorrow morning? Is it jobs? What do we got going on tomorrow morning? What are we looking at tomorrow? Let me see. Economic calendar. Yo, there's earnings after hours, by the way. I don't see any news tomorrow morning. I don't see any new at 10 o'clock consumer sentiment. That's the only thing I see. What do you see? You're going to smoke me? I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow morning. I mean, are you talking about the 10 o'clock news? We have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Are they not going to give us? They're not going to give it to us? It's going to smoke me about blow eval. You're about to blow an eval? I think they're going to push this. They have, it looks like they, oh, I can't even hold this after hours, I don't think. Can I? Scalping some gains back. So stupid. Watch out after hours. There are, what do you call it after hours? Earnings after hours. Earnings after hours. Watch out. There's a lot of earnings after hours, actually. You got Cloudflare, you got Cloudflare, DraftKings, Unity. I think you got Tidewater. No, yeah. There's a lot of earnings happening on right now. Dude, that was like a no pullback. It was nothing. Did you see gold today by any chance? Gold is up freaking a ton. What is that, like 50 bucks? 50 bucks for gold? Party's over? What party? Ray, what party are we talking about? The gold? Man, gold went down almost 100. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Well, all the earnings should be rolling out in the next 3 minutes. 4:05, 4:10, 4:15, and then all the earnings should be out. Oh, baby. Come on. Anybody shorting after hours here? I'll risk it for the biscuit. Let's see what happens. Bum. I said it before, but I wrote some DraftKings puts. We'll see what happens there. I just need DraftKings to stay above, like, I don't know, 34 or something like that. This market only goes up. Only up. Let's see what happens. You got net reporting. I don't think net reported yet, but they're up. They're up almost $2 already. Oh, this is just looking like it's going to go to the moon. That's what this looks like. We're going to the moon. Honestly, fuck it. I'm just going to hold. I'm going to hold until 5 o'clock. It just, we don't go anywhere but up. This account is fried. Are they going to release earnings yet or what? I think U is out. U's earnings were not good. I guess they're down 51 cents. A stupid amount. A stupid amount. I don't know. Well, you just went red to green. Unity. Let's see what the earnings are out after our earnings. Wow, there's, DraftKings, Square, Rivian, Affirm, TTD, Airbnb, Pins, UPST, Lucid, and Net, all after hours. Yo, if you can't beat them, join them. Boom! That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, I think you just had earnings and they are good. You is up $1.22. It's up 6%, 7%. Jared Yays will join Unity as Chief Financial Officer. I don't know who that is, but I imagine it is good because this fucking thing is up 10%. Wow. Yo, Unity is ripping. Up 11%. Did they come out with earnings, or it's just because who's Jared? Dude, who's this guy? Oh, he's from Shutterstock. Dude, this thing is ripping on that news. Yeah, remember you was up. No, no duck race today. I am going to stream later on tonight, though, if anyone's around. Wow. There's probably a lot of shorts in you currently. There's probably a lot of shorts. Somebody's getting squeezed. You're at the depot? The deeps? I will say, though, like, if you look at this Unity chart, like, this thing can easily squeeze to like 27, 28. This is a great setup. One big flag on the daily, and now we're popping. That's going to be interesting tomorrow where they open it up at. Unity. Can I get the Dave Chappelle Unity one? They don't have Unity Dave Chappelle. Unity's almost red now? Oh no. They got destroyed? Oh. Dude, it's up 6%. It's up 5, 6%. I think you're on delayed data. I don't know. Oh, they had earnings are out already. Yo, earnings are a beat and a beat. EPS was a beat and revenue was a beat. Don't call it a comeback. Yeah, that's probably an algo candle. Unity. The next big one is DraftKings. DK. Oh man, DK. I can't do it with that. DKNG. DraftKings hasn't reported yet. I'm waiting. Come on, baby. Dude, I'm waiting for DraftKings. DraftKings has got to come out by 4:15. I don't even know what I have. I have Unity $20 calls. I bet you they're up tomorrow, but I don't think they're going to be up that much. I think it's going to be like, there might be up like 50 cents or something like that. Maybe they're up like maybe 50 cents to 75 cents. We need DraftKings to release right now. Unity. Yo, DraftKings got smoked. Holy shit. DraftKings got smoke-a-doked. Let's see what DraftKings reported. Damn. DraftKings got smoked. Damn. Looks like I'm going to be owning some DraftKings stock. Luckily, I got it at a discount. Holy shit. I'll be owning DraftKings stock at like 35 bucks. Net went down too. Where's Net at? Dude, Net just took a bath. I'll be honest with you. Kind of interested in this. I think this shit's gonna start dragging down. I'm not worried one bit. I'll own DraftKings stock. I've been selling puts for 7 years. I'm still here. I'm perfectly fine with it. DraftKings is a stock that I want to own. Like, I want to own DraftKings stock. So if I own it at a discount, I'm perfectly fine with that. I would never write it on a stock that you didn't want to own. You got to assume you're going to own it. Just like buying stock. Same thing as buying stock. You know, like if you were going to buy stock, it can go down 50%. Writing puts is just buying stock at a discount. DraftKings is starting to come back a little bit. If it comes back to if it comes back $1, I'm break even on it, and it's going to be down. I'm cool with that. Like I said, my break even is $35.50 is my break even. So I'm not even down $1. Actually, I'm down 50 cents at this point. Oh, I'm almost break even. Watch I make, oh, it's basically break even. I'm down 10 cents. I'm even. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up right now. Oh, baby. If this thing works itself back up to like $38, oh man, I am just going to suck premium out of that mofo. Oh, it's at 36. It's over. It was at $36. What's you at? Unity. That's up $1.70. I might be up $700 on Unity tomorrow. Today was light work. Today was only $342. But Unity will be up 700. Hopefully I can suck the premium out of DKNG and we can all live happily. Who else reported? I think TDW did, or they're supposed to. No, D-Lo has earnings. D-Lo has earnings next week. Dude, Net is getting its dick kicked in. I almost bought Net. So I almost bought Net puts. I almost sold Net puts on today. I might sell them at open tomorrow because the premium will be there in the morning. The premium will be there in the morning and I could suck premium out. Worst comes to worst, I get net at like $80 or something like that. Oh, baby. I'll take 60 bucks, 70 bucks. That was money, money, money. What was that anyways? $75? Hit this funded account. All right. I'm holding. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, DKNG is trading back over 36. Yeah. Well, you know what happened was I YOLO'd these two accounts during FOMC. Like I didn't trade these. This was like an all-in YOLO on these two accounts. And then I left an order in on this account. I didn't even realize it. So shit happens. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, when you start, when I'm YOLOing accounts, I'm going to lose accounts. Oh, push it down, baby. Push it down. Push it. I'm just taking it. Mostly because it's a funded account. 70 bucks there, and we're getting oversold here. 36. I might take this. Oh, thank God. DKNG is back at 36.50. Woo! If we can get this over 37, work itself up to 37 and a half. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll suck the premium right out of this freaking thing. Save me. Damn, Unity is just trekking back up over $2. Actually, they'll be priced at least. What did it end at? It ended at 365. At the bare minimum, I'll get 50 cents. I'll be up 350 on these things. The only one I'm worried about is DKNG. Oh, DKNG is over $37. Come on. I want to see it go. DKNG goes green. I will. That'd be crazy. Look at this. We're going. It's right there. Should have held. Should have held. All right, I'm going to be back on tonight, guys. So if you're around, come say what's up. All right? Peace.